I don't think The Rock had that big arm tattoo though yet, did he?
Here we are,
In
ladies and
03?
gentlemen, WrestleMania 19.
Oh, this should be a classic matchup. These two superstars know each other extremely well. It could come down to whoever makes the first mistake.
The one thing about this is that The Rock knows coming in, he's 0-2 against Austin in WrestleMania main event. No other athletes in WWE history have ever headlined against each other 3 WrestleMania main events.
Well, we're about to witness it right now. This
Maybe
is
The
gonna be
Rock and
classic.
fucking John Cena at this point. Desperate WWE.
Once again making history, this time in Seattle, Washington. A lot of speculation regarding the health of Stone Cold Steve Austin. A lot of
wait a minute.
Oh, they're kicking it off. They're gonna fight.
Look like Rock went for a cheap shot now. Stone Cold Steve Austin opening up that proverbial can of whoop ass.
This match starting out fast and furious as Austin gives the referee a little sign language. And Austin will go for the
He
stunner.
did have it since 03.
Austin quickly going for the stunner, and The Rock having to scoot outside and regroup. It got a little hot in the kitchen.
Hey, wait a minute.
We smell what Austin was cooking early.
And he's going to come and do a little more second helping here.
What a clothesline on the outside.
And it looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin has the early advantage.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
I'm not sure I can watch
At least
this.
it's Stone Cold 03 versus The Rock 03.
Well, we're on the move here.
So it's for once no one's fighting a future or past self.
Steve Austin can feel the momentum swinging his way. Nice counter. Back in the ring again. He's in the driver's seat, and he knows it. Great offense.
Shouldn't have did that
by
taunt, you
Steve
little bitch.
Austin.
One-on-one with the Great One.
The Rock is making his presence known.
Oh my God, Super Cena out of
His
nowhere.
strike, it's nothing but air.
He does his 5-move shuffle and it's over.
I'll tell you one thing, this might be the most historic WrestleMania ever. An epic matchup between two of the biggest superstars in the history of WWE.
Oh, man, look at The Rock. Look at those Hollywood good looks on that. Stone Cold sending Rock into the ropes. Uh-oh, telegraph that move.
And downstairs right to that patella. Austin's had a history of bad knee issues, troubles, surgeries with his knee, and the Rock got that patella, better known as a kneecap.
Oh, no, whoa!
And again, focusing on the knee is The Rock. Very strategic. He knows exactly, very precise in what he's doing. And now look at,
Oh, boy, oh, man, this could do it for Stone Cold.
Ding, 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 ding,
shades
ding,
of
ding, ding.
WrestleMania 13, the sharpshooter that Bret the Hitman Hart used on Stone Cold as Austin was bleeding profusely, finally passing out. Austin, luckily, gets to the bottom rope, but I think the damage has been done here.
Oh, without a doubt, and I think The Rock realizes it as well. He's like a shark smelling blood in the water. Oh, he's going to take his time and just torture Stone Cold now. Oh, not that leg, not that knee in the post. Oh!
And all The Rock threatening the official, but the damage, the story here is the ring post.
Oh, no.
Oh, the knee. Again, The Rock trying to exploit the injured knee of Austin. Too much speculation before the match started, and now The Rock is wearing Austin's vest, that smoking skull vest. That's just taunting.
The Rock trying to electrify this huge crowd here. Whoa, wait a minute. Here comes the rattlesnake.
I think instead of electrifying, that The Rock is just pissed off Austin. And Stone Cold, both men thinking,
I don't know, actually. 82. Get up.
Smart. Smart thinking on the part of The Rock.
I like how
Great
he has
strategy.
Stone Cold's vest
I
on.
didn't agree with The Rock's opening strategy. Go in there toe-to-toe and slug it out with the rattlesnake. That wasn't very smart, JR.
Never face a rattlesnake head-on, especially when it's coiled and ready to strike. Okay?
Exactly. And that's what The Rock's doing right now. The shoulders are down.
Steve Austin with the offense.
I remember Hulk Hogan facing The Rock one year, but I don't really remember which year that was.
Back into the ring now. Austin is as nasty as any human being could ever want to be. He is a relentless, don't trust anybody SOB.
Yeah, he'd turn on his own grandmother if he thought he could get something out of it. Oh, out of nowhere! If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Huh.
You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long.
Ooh, that looked devastating. There's some serious power right there.
Wow, he didn't expect that to happen.
Irish whip The Rock.
Look at The Rock here.
You think, JR, that the rattlesnake might be a little bit...
He knows how to get you in his clutches and make things impossible to get out of.
And he unloads with everything he's got.
Really pushing his opponent to the limit here. Somebody's going to get hurt in this match.
What an amazing counter that was.
It looks like a visit to the chiropractor's office will be in order after this one. Wait, is he still conscious? Oh, nice counter. Oh, look at this. Austin sending Rock into the ropes, and Austin ducked.
You can feel the intensity starting to mount here at WrestleMania 19. Oh, the great athletic lift up by The Rock. 6'5", 270. Well, guess what? Austin is
Oh, my God!
bottom by the rattlesnake.
A rock bottom by Stone Cold Steve Austin. How embarrassing would this be for The Rock to get beat with his own hold?
The cover of the hook of the leg. And, oh, man, Rock barely able to kick out just before the 3 count from a rattle bottom. Rattlesnake rock bottom.
That rattlesnake move, it just electrified this huge crowd here at WrestleMania.
And Austin imploring The Rock to get up and fight. Let's finish this here and now. Austin wanted to go 3-0 at WrestleMania against the Great One.
Stunner time. Oh, no. Rock catches Rock with a stunner.
Oh, my God, Rock with a stunner on Austin. First the rock bottom by Austin, and now the stunner by The Rock. What a matchup.
Neck is up against the wall.
I missed the first one because I didn't actually expect them to make me have to kick out of it.
Busted up. Oh, the rattlesnake showing absolutely no respect for the Scorpion King.
Hollywood is Hollywood, and WrestleMania is WrestleMania, and never the two shall meet. My God almighty, going for the cover.
Grab The Rock off the mat. Grab The Rock off the mat.
Oh, look at this. Austin. Oh, Austin shoving the referee out of the way. Oh, my gosh, JR, did you see that?
Not a good move by Austin. First, he could have got disqualified. Then he left himself wide open for that low blow. And The Rock has gained a decided advantage.
Yeah, and he knows it. Look at The Rock, so proud of himself. The most electrifying man in sports entertainment. Still wearing that vest. Will he ever take that off, JR?
This is arguably the greatest rivalry ever in WWE. The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. It can't get bigger. It can't get more intense. They know each other so well.
Oh, wait a minute. It looks like Rock is ready to electrify this huge crowd at WrestleMania. The most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. It is The Rock with the people's elbow. Here it comes.
And Austin had it scouted very well. A little bit too much preening.
Stunner, stunner. Nope. Oh, my gosh, the spine buster.
The spine on the pine. A la the great Arn Anderson and The Rock now. Not going to waste any
Man,
time.
I wonder if someone got that vest. That would be some fun.
This time The Rock hits it.
Right,
this could be it.
The shoulders are down.
Huh.
Looks like this may be it. No,
Whoa, fast
somehow.
count.
I don't believe it, King. I don't believe it.
Somehow Stone Cold survives.
Austin able to kick out The Rock, saying, what the hell do I have to do to beat this Texas rattlesnake finally in a WrestleMania main event? The Rock poises for another We've seen this.
He's setting up for another rock bottom. Here it comes. Oh, my God.
A thunderous rock bottom. The float over.
The Rock has defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin
Oop.
at WrestleMania.
I didn't know it was gonna go so
hell of a
slow.
moment. Two guys who had been through so much together, and this is time for us to separate and go down our separate roads. And it was a real emotional moment and a real special moment.
Stone Cold Steve Austin's walk up the ramp would be his last as an in-ring competitor.
There's only one Texas rattlesnake, and there'll never be another like it.
Although his time as a WWE superstar had come to an end, Austin would continue to fulfill his #1 passion, entertaining the WWE Universe.
Trust in me and I will never let you down.
I gotta say
What?
I want to tell you.
What?
I want to just say.
What?
You better stop that.
What?
In 2009, Stone Cold's legendary status was cemented as he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
No question, he is, if nothing else, the greatest WWE superstar of all time. Stone Cold Steve Austin!
I want to tell each and every person here and each and every person that ever watched Stone Cold Steve Austin, it has been my pleasure and a privilege to make my living in a squared circle 20 feet by 20 feet. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I had one hellacious ride. I had to ride off in the sunset a little bit sooner than I would have liked, but I'm the happiest son-of-a-bitch on earth right now.
Whether he's raising hell in the world of film and television, opening up cans of audio whoop-ass on his podcast, or stomping an occasional mud hole, Stone Cold Steve Austin continues to command the respect and admiration he deserves.
The toughest son of a in the WWE.
He's the Texas Rattlesnake, one of the biggest and most influential superstars of all time.
Give me a hell yeah! And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.
So hold on a second. Does anyone know if I would have kicked out at the end, if that meant anything? Let me make sure that we got everything with that. I'm gonna turn subtitles off. I don't really care. Oh no. It looks like we did everything. It doesn't say. Yeah, we unlocked everything. I can do some of these bonus matches now. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's start with this.